Oh, when you have set your target, when you are on a plan, on a good plan, nature always come to bite you in the butt. The past 3 days, came back from holidays. I've been smashing my sessions in the gym. I've been training like I'm ready for war. And yesterday, after my session, I don't know what I ate. I don't know what happened. My stomach just went. I started feeling bloating, like there was a lot of air in my tummy that could not escape. I tried everything to release it so I could go back to train today, but it's not been possible. Yesterday I had only one meal. Today I've had two portions of oats. I was thinking maybe I need a lot of fibers to help me go to the toilet and shit whatever is in my stomach. But yes, I've been going to the toilet. I've had two good ones, and the rest it's just been, you know, sit on the toilet and nothing comes out. So the day has really gone to waste. So what should I do? What should I do? I'm going to watch a few videos I put together from which I got from Instagram. These videos, some are funny, some are not funny, but I just need to find something to help my day because I'm not just gonna sit without doing anything. I need to do something. I need to do something. Yeah, it is what it is. Some days are like this. Ah, so what's up? What's up? How is your day? Whoever is going to watch this video, tell me what you're up to. How has your day been? Have you done everything you planned to do today? I know it's a weekend. Uh, I've not even been out to check because we were all told the sun was going to be out today. We were all told the temperature in the UK the temperature around where I live was going to be a good one for the weekend. But I've not gone out of the house. It's almost like I'm sat here crying, but it's okay. It's okay. That is life. Some days life is freaking amazing, and some days life is just these are the days you don't even know what to do, though you have so many things to do. Because anybody who says they have nothing to do, that person is not serious. The thing is, sometimes we just feel like we don't want to do anything, but we need to do something because if you don't, the day will be wasted. And once time pass, you can never get that time back. I really wish I had, because by now I should have been finishing with my session. But it is what it is. Hard to accept, but it is what it is. What's going on in the world today? This world is a very, very beautiful place. But human beings, we just want to destroy it. Things happening in Africa, things happening in Asia, in America. I don't know. Is there anything happening in Canada that we should be? Because Canada seems to be a place where it's relatively quiet apart from the natural disasters. But as of now, I haven't heard anything major coming from Canada. I don't know. And the one which caught my mind this week was Shannon Sharp. If any of you watch Club Sheshe, Shannon Sharp, can you imagine that when Shannon Sharp sat with Cat Williams, and Cat Williams was almost telling him that You have to be careful when you get a snow bunny. You know, snow bunny, when you get a white chick. You have to be careful because they might drag you down. That very moment that Cat Williams was telling this to Shannon Sharpe, Shannon Sharpe was already entangled. Shannon Sharpe was already entangled with a 20-year-old. The things that money makes you to do. And Monique also did warn Shannon Sharpe, but it was so funny when Monique was saying it, not knowing that Shannon Sharpe was already entangled with one of those young ones. And Monique rightly said, you have to get yourself one of them oldies, not oldies, one of them mature women. You don't want to get caught with these young ones. But it was rather too late. It was rather too late. And that is, to be honest, I'm not going to blame Shannon Sharpe. Because, you know, men with money and power, the one thing that brings a man who has got money and power is PUSSY. That is the one thing. That is the one thing which doesn't look strong. It doesn't look powerful, but it is powerful. Because once you dip in it, once you dip, once you taste it, once you see it pass by you, once you smell it, once you touch it, men with money, it's almost like their mind. You can even see Elon Musk. Elon Musk also got a similar case. He's got a similar case. Donald Trump, similar case. All these, even Putin, similar case. When there is money, when there's that power, there's always a woman that can drag you down. And usually, it's not even, usually the type of women do surprise. It's always those small ones. They drag you down. And we don't blame them, because everybody this time in the world is looking to win. Sometimes it's not as if they actually had that intention. But people will put that intention in their mind. And people will make them know that if you say that, you're going to make a lot more money. One, he doesn't really care about you. He's never going to get married to you. You're never going to be his number one. So what do you gain? The only thing you gain is to say something that will force him to settle or drag him to court. And remember, the things you do when you all are happy seems like okay. But once there is a problem, some of those activities that you two were engaging can be turned to be something malicious. That's one of the things that is happening this time. That is what was trending. And what again was trending? The president of Burkina Faso, the young guy, Ibrahim Traore. The West, they don't like Ibrahim Traore because Ibrahim Traore is telling the West that Burkina Faso is for Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is not for Europeans and Americans. He's telling them that all the minerals in Burkina Faso belongs to the people of Burkina Faso. And guess what? They don't like it. He said the other day that why is it that people around the world always say Africa is a poor continent, but they want to come to Africa. You say a place is poor, but you want to come to Africa. And because he has said what did he say? He said the Europeans, the French, should leave Burkina Faso. You have no business being in Burkina Faso. Let the people of Burkina Faso run their affairs. And guess what? Mr. Donald Trump tried to threaten him. You think that young man is going to budge? No, he's not going to. They tried to kill him already. I think it's not once, that is twice. That is why you see most of our African countries, our presidents are always very, very old. Because they are stooges. You see the president of Cameroon, he's been there for how many? 44 years. The man is so old that he doesn't even know. Sometimes he doesn't even know where he is. There are so many videos on the social media where there's one video there's one video that he was trying to blow, what's it called? It's not a candle. You know when you put this, what's it called? Like fireworks. And the guy is trying to blow it as if it's a candle. There's another video where he went to a conference. I think that was 2-3 years ago. And he was supposed to make a speech. He went on stage and he was asking the people, why is he on stage? Who are these people? What do they want from him? Those are the people that these European leaders want in power in Africa. Because they belong to them. Everything they do is for them and not for the citizens. And that is why it is getting hard for them in Burkina Faso. Because the young guy is not listening to them. The young guy is not doing what they want him to do. The young guy is doing what Burkina Faso people want. Yeah, obviously there's going to be an opposition side. Like the guys who tried to assassinate him, who tried to destabilize the country. There's always going to be an opposition side because oppositions are always run by foreigners for their own selfish gains, for their own selfish reasons. The guy said free education for the whole of Burkina Faso. Imagine that, free education. No school fees. That is awesome. You see the guy playing football with like, that is awesome. But the West, they don't want that. They want a president for them and not for the citizens of the country. Because all they want is the resources of that country. All they want is the minerals in the ground. They just want to keep tapping and creating chaos. Because the more chaos they create, the more minerals they can tap. Look at Southern Cameroon. When this crisis escalated in 2016, that is when Britain went and signed was it 100-year exploitation? Is it exploitation or 100-year contract to exploit the natural gas that is found in the area that is in crisis? Because that is what they want. Because when we are fighting each other, we do not pay attention to those stealing our minerals because we focus in fighting each other. They pump money on this side, they pump money on the other side. And while they are pumping those pennies, they are extracting everything that belongs to the citizens of that country. That is how they want it. You see, even Russia and Ukraine, Trump trying to sign a deal to own the natural, what's it called? What was it? There was a term that was used. Yeah. That is what they want. That is what they want. The worst case in Africa, I think, can be the case of Cameroon. You see the youths of that French Cameroon. even those who are not yet born. There's a virus that is in their brain. Have you seen them marching around saying that Popol c'est mon président? They're saying that Pobia is my president. Some of them are not even 20. Some of them, they see this man speak twice a year. A president of a country speak to the country twice a year. A president of a country who goes out of the country and stays for more than 2 months. A president who is as old as his the person after him, the president of the Senate, and seriously. And the youths go out and march and say they want him to run again this year, 2025, because there's supposed to be an election this year. I know that we have this, our Ambazonian issue. But also the problem with the Ambazonian issue is we have been fighting this for how many years? The two provinces, one is almost like they don't care. So when you look at the youth of French Cameroon, and you look at our brothers who are still pushing the Ambazonian liberation, we are kind of lost. Because when you look at the other side, you see that those guys, they are lost. And then you look at us on this other side, you will see that for the two part that makes up the Southern Cameroon, one doesn't really align with the idea of liberation. One doesn't. So we are in a kind of we don't even know, is it a dilemma? We are all confused. Because we always think that if this corrupt set of people that have been running Cameroon for the past 50 years, if we could get rid of them, then the country could be better. But how can that happen when the youths in the French part of Cameroon, as young as they are, have been, their minds, you even lack how to describe their minds. Because how can you be 30 years and below and you go out to march to say Pobia should be the president of Cameroon again for the next, 7 years? How? Looking at the state of the country. Other countries are developing, going up. We are going backwards. I'm still saying we, because as of now, Amba is not a state. So we, whether we like it or not, is still Cameroon. It's still one Cameroon. Because we have we have what's it called? The Amba boys in the bush, but the military of La Republique is still running the affairs. So it's still Cameroon. And like I've made some videos before, I've always said this issue should be decided by those in the ground, on the ground, not by us living our life, living our fantastic life in the diaspora. I don't care if we argue. I don't care what you say, that we are slaves, house slaves or what. We are living fantastic lives in the diaspora. Our kids are fine. We wake up, we are not scared of anything. We don't hear bullets. We go to work, drive our cars, go to work, come back, relax, go to the gym, eat, drink, party. There's no fear. There's no fear of being kidnapped. There's no fear of being shot. There's no fear. But the people on the ground, there's always fear. Every time you go to bed, you pray. You wake up from bed, you pray. You go to the market, you pray. Because some go to the market and they never return. Some go to bed and they wake up and they are not there, being kidnapped. So, Um, what was I even saying? What was I saying? Everything that I was saying has just disappeared. That is how my brain is. Like my brain is messed up today. Anyway, I was trying to do a live stream today about, because on the anglophone, on the south, on the anglo, what, how can I put it, on the Cameroonian anglophone diaspora is this issue of people scamming people, defrauding people, taking money from them and promising that they will travel. This issue is the talk. This issue is what is trending on social media these days. So I was trying to make a live stream to capture some of those videos and put them together, and just, but I couldn't. But definitely I'm going to be doing that anytime soon. Anyway, my day is almost done. It's 5 o'clock. Plan of today did not work. Anyway, I'm just gonna post those videos I was talking about. I'll do them some other time. But enjoy a Saturday. Hopefully Sunday I'll be strong, because I've got to go to work early tomorrow morning. Covering the gym tomorrow, so hopefully I should be better. Try to see if I can eat some more food, drink some water, have some fruit, have some apple cider vinegar to flush my stomach, to release the gas, and I'll see how it goes. You can hear the rumble in the jungle. Oh, anyway, life.